Has that worked? Am I live again? Am I live? Can everybody see me? I know that Chop Chop's just got a sale. Where's my thing? Hopefully you'll hear me. I'm live. I'm back. Right. Oh my god, it was really weird. It came up with this. Well, if I can find it. I put it up on my thing. On my community page. It just kind of just blinked out. Bloody YouTube, man. Live streaming it isn't available right now. Look at that. Weird. And I was like, come on. And I could the chat was fine, but yeah. Nightmare technology, eh? Yeah, and I got this, which I think it's married to Reseller, or the reseller husband. He wants it. And I was like, I can't, I'm keeping it. What else have I bought? Oh yeah, I got these. These are pretty cool. These little oystery kind of things. Muscle things. Then I got these. Little coach for your butter. Nimona, I like that. It's kind of cute. Yeah, I've had a few. I've got a few more other bits. I've got a Applejack, a Ghostbuster. I've got 2 Ghostbusters toys. I'm not a Ghostbusters kind of person, but I found a 1989 Ghostbusters Spengler, and this is one from the new one. It's Kirsten Wiig's character. JPK, did you see the cute brown dog at Adam's Day? Every time he went past us, he was carrying a different toy, and he nicked it from a different stall. Hi, Mandy. Yeah, sorry about all that. It's technical difficulties. I had gremlins in the situation. Gremlins in the machines. Hi, Limelight. How are you? All right, Jenny. Let me just see if I've my look has changed since coming on my live. I've got a sale or not. How much are your car boots to sell? Mine is 15. Bloody no, ours is only about £9, 8 or 9, something like that. Do you remember how when it used to be like £5 a car, £8 a van, £10 a truck? That was the what's it? The pricing. Right. Yeah, I've been very busy this week. That's why I haven't been on live for a few days. But it's just all go. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have it ready, and I'll tell you what. Adams is £5 a car. That's pretty good, isn't it? Clitheroe is desperate for sellers. I think it's free for July. Wow. Free. Apps Walton on Thames was £15 today. Oh my god. You gonna spill? What? What we're gonna spill? The tea? What's the drams? Your news. Oh, what's the tea? Yeah. So I can't right now. I probably sometime next week, I think. It's not very exciting, but it is for me. Your news. What's the tea? Can't tell you right now. Ours is €2 a meter. Oh, that's a different way of doing things, isn't it? That's a bit more complicated. You just pay by car, wouldn't you? You just be like, give us a clue. It's to do with the business and eBay and stuff. It's not very exciting. If it's for you, it is for. If it is for you, it is for me. There you go. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? Like a Laurel and Hardy song. We know that. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you do. You are Amazoning. Amazoning. Ah. Maybe, maybe not. Exciting, I mean, if it's for you, it is for me. So, yeah, it is exciting. I'm a bit kind of nervous as well, but I am excited because it is quite a thing for me. It's the thing. Let's see. Pop-up shop. No, but that's next on my list. I want to do a pop-up shop. I want to maybe do an emporium kind of like cabinet thing just to try it, because I think I need a bit more kind of, you know, more avenues to sell. I think swanky new unit. Oh, there you go. Can we run a sweepstake? It's not that exciting, to be honest. Yeah, I think my unit, I think if I was to do a unit, it might have to be in an emporium for sure. And I'll put in like, I don't know what I could put in. I couldn't put clothes in. I haven't got that many vintage. Well, technically I have, but yeah, I'd put in like toys like these sort of like 80s toys that don't really sell, but like passers by might buy them. You know, for nostalgia purposes. I think it's next level reseller. Whoa. Hustle culture, yeah. Looked into having a cabinet and it was too expensive and you needed to sell a lot to cover the rent. Oh. It is always exciting, Joseph. I live vicariously through you. Oh. What about Cherry? Don't you live through Cherry and all? What am I doing? Oh yeah, Vinted. Check Vinted. That's another thing. Like I've had quite a lot of people watching my stuff on Vinted as well, and I've been sending offers and like there's been no bites. I'm sorry. I'm going to mute you for a second because I'm just going to burp. Sorry. Sorry. It was like sat on my chest and I was like, oh, you know when it's stuck there. Sorry. Cherry sleeps more than I do. Inquired at Dagfields and Congleton. Where's the Emporium in Congleton? I'm loving my bougie, but pacing. Ooh, what's that? eBay and Posh combined at the moment. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah, you're at Red Brick, aren't you? Is it the Red Brick Market? I think I saw Chop Chop, not Chop Chop. I think I saw a Brum Reseller. Is he moving one into Red Brick? Better out than in, yeah. But I always go kind of go like that, like obviously for like manners and stuff. But like even when I'm like walking around, I kind of like I don't. You know how some people literally loud and proud like like that. It's like I can't do that. I can't go. I do it under my breath, like, and then kind of go. Especially if I'm walking out in the thing, in the wind and everything, and it's like I think it's manners. Is it the one on the corner Congleton on the way out of Congleton? I don't know. I've never heard of this place. Brum has had 2 stores in Red Brick, but I know he's closing down one though, isn't he? I saw it on his Instagram today. He's closing. He's kind of like moving a few bits in. He's focusing on the smaller one. He has 2 at Birmingham. I believe he may be setting up one here. Ah, there you go. The antiques ones on Congleton called Victoria Mill. Oh, I think I know where it is now. I know there's an emporium in Stockport at Pear Mill because there's a reseller who follows me, and she's really nice, and she showed everyone around. Hi, Sophie. How is? Where are you now? You were in what's it? Weren't you? Where are you? Are you on the train? Brum has his. Oh, if you haven't watched Sophie's vlog, watch it. It's really good. You're in Prague now. Oh, that's exciting. Whereabouts in Prague? Like, Are you in like the city centre, looking at all the bridges and stuff, and going to all the markets? Are they all over the country, Mandy? It's Soapy. Did you manage to get out of your capsule? I know. I was like a bit worried for you there. Just Liverpool. Yeah, because I knew the one in Liverpool, but I didn't know there was one in Birmingham. He has a new record store as well. I know Brum is becoming kind of famous, like internet famous. Like even celebrities like know him. The antiques Victoria Mill. I'm just going to try Victoria Mill. I'm sure I've been into it. Antique and Collectors Centre. Sorry, I shouldn't bite my nails. Is it near Whitaker and Biggs? Oh, it's near the Leisure Centre. Yes, I know where it is. Oh, I wondered. Yes, it is. Yeah, I know where it is. I know where you are. Yes. Got yeah. I might have to inquire. I'm in the city centre. I actually fell out of it this morning. No way. I have chosen to get paid monthly from eBay now starting July. Anyone else do that? No, I get paid daily. I need the control. Brum is the new Richard Branson. Yeah. I get paid fortnightly, says Limelight. Ooh, too scared for that. Yeah. I think if I was going to sneeze, but then it turned into a yawn. So I'm with Kathy on that. I'm a bit scared about that. But if I had like a big slush fund for the month, say like if I had like £1,000, I'd probably do that month in hand and kind of do it that way. So at least it wasn't. But then again, I suppose like daily, at least you've got the money there and it's like an extra ka-ching. It's like, oh, I've got my money I can spend, you know. I do weekly pay, yeah, says Sophie. What did I read before? The answer is yeah. So has anyone actually got anything in the Congleton one? Because that's pretty close to me. I wonder how much it is. We've got a cafe. They've got something for everyone, haven't they? I just heard movement. Cherry might be up. Ah. Get up. 120, 55. Yeah, there's quite a lot. It's mainly for. I'm looking through some of the stuff. It's mainly for like actual antiques. It's like I'd be like, can I put in my Captain Planet toy, please? Like, please. And they'll be like, no. And I'm like, but I've got Funko Pops as well. They'll be like, no, only for serious antiques. I'm a fan, and I just popped on while I have Wi-Fi. Oh, enjoy it, Sophie. I'm really loving your vlogs. You've inspired me. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Sophie. I've booked my tickets to go to Belgium in August, though. Next time we'll have to coordinate, and then I can come and meet you. Continue having a great time. Yeah, it's Sunday. I hope we are all well. We are Secret Carper. How are you? We'll do a new video up in a bit. Oh, well done. I know it's in August, at the beginning of August. Yeah, because I forgot. I was going to do like France, but I'm kind of glad I didn't now. Look at all the shite that's going on in France right now. I'm kind of glad I didn't. And it was this week as well. Doing great, mate. Very good, very good. Have you had a good day? Have you been to the car boot? Yeah, so I was meant to be going to, like, the idea was at the beginning of mid-June-ish, I was going to say, at the end of June, beginning of July, I was going to go to France. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't book anything. It was either France or Brussels, or France or Belgium. And I was kind of like liking the idea of, oh, I'll go to Marseille and then train it up to Paris. Yeah, really glad that I didn't. Anyway, but oh, it was really good because Top Cashback had a £20 cashback offer through Booking.com. So this thing is making me burp. So I booked my accommodation and I got £20 off. So I am so chuffed about that. But that's in Belgium in August sometime. Tiny bag at the boot sale. Yeah, I didn't get much, to be honest. I got a bit, but nothing like amazing. It's all crap as usual from the media. Yeah. I was going to say, what is going on? Like, apparently there's been like over 1,000 arrests or something stupid. Like, I know that someone was shot, like a kid was shot, and that's what sparked off all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm just kind of like a bit good because I really wanted to go. I'm awake. Ah, Cherry, how are you? Ease yourself in, get a coffee or a tea, and wake up to Sunday. Oh, has everybody watched? I'm peeling off something. Sorry, that's what that noise was. Has anyone watched Nick Hills's Triumph on the hit list? I'm really impressed with them. How well they did. Because that is a really hard kind of like game show, even for people who love music. Because you don't just have to love music, you have to have a really quick brain as well. And I do not have a quick brain. I'm like, oh, that's that thing, no, that one. Like, I don't know. I'm not very good with the names and the songs, but I know it. We were talking to a friend in Paris, and she went for a picnic 100 yards from where it happened, and everything is back to peace and quiet. There you go. Spoilers, Nick was great. Yeah, he was. I appreciate you. Just there you go. Thank you. Yeah, so how's everyone's sales been today, particularly? Because, like I said, I've been sending out offers, quite a lot of offers to a lot of watches, and nothing has been like. But I've sold one or two things outright, but like nothing in terms of like offers. I'm just going to double check now. My brain doesn't work quick enough for the hit list. Exactly, same. Poor, says Gary. Oh no. One sale say, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It is. It's weird, isn't it? Like you can have a. I had a really good day yesterday, and then today it's been a bit meh. Had three sales listed, about 3 sales, and listed about 10 things that were high. Yeah, I've listed a few things today. I haven't hit my target of like say 20 usual 20 things, but I haven't done it all week last week. So I'm a bit kind of like behind, but I do have a lot of pictures already done. I'm going to do probably about 10 things tonight and maybe watch like a movie. But yeah, I've got to go to lock up because I've got some orders. Order? Order. Ah, Betty Bree Freud. Order. Yeah. What are you going to watch? Well, that is the question, Lisa. How are you, by the way? Are you well? Being dead apart from one Etsy and 100 for 100 euros. That's pretty good. And 10 minutes later, they are the worst people. Ugh. Oh, they are just the worst. So I'm halfway through the new Witcher series, but I don't want to watch that. I want to kind of pace myself so that when I finish it, I've no Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, so I'm the next one comes out. I'm gonna try and pace it. I'm on episode 2, I think I've just finished. So I'm gonna pace it until I do that. And I am not sure what other films are. I watched a bit of anime the other day. That was interesting. Quite liked that. What else? I'm looking through the thingy. Oh, let's have a look. Is there anything new on Disney or Apple? TV. I quite like some of the things on Apple at the moment. I've watched Silo, that's not bad, but I just want a movie. Do you know what I mean? I don't want like a long running series. I just want 120 to 130 minutes, mindless kind of like rah. Maybe Indiana Jones, but then it's like I'm not exactly going to watch the new one either. This is difficult. Oh, what's that? Is that a movie? Or is it a TV show? Oh, it's Idris Elba, Hijack, on Apple, but that's a series. I don't want a series. Sorry, I'm really my viewing habits really need to be a bit more focused and a bit more streamlined because I watch basically loads of like bits. And when it comes to series, I either watch all of it in one or I watch like 2 episodes and then nothing, or the first episode and then I'm just like, man, I can't bother. Where is the movies? Where are all the movies? Let's see. Just in pain with my infected big toe. Oof. What's worse about the infection is that is it throbbing? That's what I felt made it worse when I had an infection. It's just I feel you there. Put some ice on it. Have a vodka. The air was blue. I bet it was. But did you swear in English or did you swear in French? Just finished watching the new Black Mirror. Yeah, that's good. I watched Girl in the Basement. What's that? I've seen Citadel. That's pretty action packed. It took a while to get into that, to be honest. Yeah, Silo is a very slow burn. It's a very slow burn, but I think the series 2 has been commissioned now, so that's going to ramp things up. So hopefully it'll get a bit more interesting. We are liking Rabbit Hole. Is that the one? Is Rabbit Hole the one with Kiefer Sutherland? I've seen an advert for that. I'm sure I have, and I haven't seen the full Monty yet. Girl in the Basement. Is that on Netflix? I know that Scream is half price, like the new Scream movie. I haven't watched that, but it's half price to rent on Amazon at the moment. So I'm kind of like, ooh, maybe I'll watch Scream. Or I'm halfway. I started watching the other night. I started watching the Keith Sutherland movie, The Lost Boys. I haven't seen that in years. It's really good. It's so cheesy, but it's really good. It's on Paramount Plus. I had a week's free trial. There you go. We get Paramount Plus with our Sky. Lost Boys is amazing. It is. Do you remember a story a few years back in the news about a man who kept his daughter in the basement for 20 years and had kids with her? What? Is it a movie? Oh, that sounds like a horror movie. No. Oh, I couldn't. I watched that film Room. Do you know that Oscar-winning film Room? That was incredible, but it was a lot. I just struggled with that. I really did. Fritzl, yeah. Oh God, he's evil. Yeah, he's the German fella, isn't he? Yeah. I couldn't. It's just Room was very difficult. You didn't see anything, but you knew what was going on because it's all told from the perspective of the kid, really, isn't it? So it's like, oh, and when it starts getting too real, I'm like, oh my God, it's too much, that film sometimes. I saw Gogglebox when they watched Cocaine Bear Mental. Yeah, that's another one. I haven't seen it, but it looks stupid. Like really fun, but stupid. So I might have to watch that. Yeah, I take my viewing things like a little bit seriously now, but at the same time, I just watch everything, or I try to. If it's free, I'll watch it. Like I watched The Whale, that Oscar winning with Brendan Fraser, The Whale. That is just, oh my god. You can tell it's a stage play, but it is very difficult. It's like getting like it's a bit kind of like naff, like a bit silly, but also it's like it's really sad, but also kind of nice. Yeah, that's free at the moment on Amazon Prime. FYI, if you want to go watch it. I'm waiting for the second series of The Bear. Now that is a show I like. That was amazing, the first one. And the kid who plays him, who's in The American Shameless, oh, he's so good. That Jeremy, what's his face? What is your favorite film ever? Oh, it's Impossible, man. Impossible. I have to watch cricket highlights night or night, JPK. Yeah, I saw that cricket when they got someone out, and I was like, and they ran him out. Naughty, naughty. Cocktail is mine. Ah, yeah, that's a good one. Tom Cruise. I think 80s and 90s Tom Cruise you can't go wrong with, and then after that everything's naff. My favorite is Andre the Seal. Nobody knows it is my favorite. How come that rings a bell? Andre the Seal. Oh my god. Yes. I remember this. Oh my god. Just the poster alone, I was like, oh my god. Because that was in like the year where you had like, like Free Willy or like, animals that were like weird animal films. I'm a typical Titanic girl. Hook, yes. Woofy-yo, woofy. Hook is definitely one of those things. My nan had Hook on VHS and we always watched it. Little Big Man. Dustin Hoffman is mine, but I am old. Ah, yeah. I think the Dustin Hoffman film that I like Tootsie. It's got to be Tootsie. Well, yes. It's just so good. Oh, right. Favorite go-to film, which is comforting, is Mrs. Doubtfire. That has to be what up there in the top 10. Best comfort films that you go to make yourself feel better or just to enjoy. Bridget Jones, Mrs. Doubtfire. Those two are up there. Just for your average kind of what's it? Oh, and favorite Disney film. I don't know. It's got to be. It's a tie between like a four-way tie: Hercules, um, Little Mermaid, and Lilo and Stitch. Mahara is famous. I just love it. I know it word for word even now. Yeah, I mean, I've watched Lord of the Rings more times than I can count, but that's just like, meh. Rain Man. Yeah, no problem. My grandparents had Andre on VHS, and that's why I watched it, and I watched it a lot. Yeah, it's about like those like 90s films like Harriet the Spy. Do you remember that one? Like the really old remake, and like The Borrowers or Indian in the Cupboard. Does anyone remember Indian in the Cupboard? That was good. Goonies is a classic. Hey, you guys. Yeah, Lion King, Goonies, Up. Oh, yeah, Up's good. Oh, have you seen the new short that they're doing on Up? It's called, who's the old fella? What's he called? He's called, what's it? Oh, what's it? What's the Up fella called? I've forgotten the old man. Carl. Yeah, he's got Carl's first date or something, Carl's date. And he's like dating again. It's dead cute. It's so cute. Terminator. Yeah, I'll be back. That's good. Oh yeah, Mulan was good, but I do like Mulan. I don't. Here's the thing about Mulan. Don't you think that they botched the live action remake? It could have been fantastical and weird and wonderful, and they could have brought back Eddie Murphy as Mushu, but they went the more realist, and they didn't do anything kind of like interesting. Yeah, I think they could have, because they had like witches in it. And they're like, and I'm like, oh, you've got witches like turning into birds. Why have you just not got Eddie Murphy, voicing a dragon? There's nothing weird about that. But like the film Shawshank Redemption, yeah, I've got to be in the mood for Shawshank. I've got to be in the real mood for it. The actor who played Carl Fredricksen passed away. No way. Is that Alan Alda? The second, I think I won't watch the Disney live action films. They ruin them. Yeah, I think there's only been. I think the Cinderella one is pretty good, but all the other ones have kind of fudged it. The Lion King one, I think, is the awful, awful live action remake. It's the worst one. The only thing that's good in it is the voice actors of Donald Glover and Beyonce. They were really good. Everything else terrible. Kevin and Perry for a chuckle watching the film. Kevin Perry go large. All I want to do is do it. Pick up, pick up. It's the best. I don't watch the remakes either. Yeah, I've been to go and see the Little Mermaid remake. It's okay. It's a bit bloated, but it's okay. That's the only review I'm going to give. So yeah, the Lucky One with Zac Efron was really good. Oh, is that the who's the author who does all those mushy, sentimental ones? When you grow up on cartoons, it's hard to like the remakes. Like, yes, that's true. I do agree with you there, but I do think there's some people that are like. Do you remember how like the Little Mermaid came out and they said that there was all those people who were saying, "Oh my god, a black girl can't play Ariel. That's just wrong." I'm just like, "Oh come on, grow up." And when she sings and how she acts in the movie, she's incredible. She really is. It's like there's been no other kind of Ariel. You know what I mean? It just yeah. And Jodie Benson, whose autobiography I've actually got, she's signed off on it. She said she's amazing. Like this girl who plays the new Ariel, she's like her voice is incredible, but the way her attitude and the way she talks, it's perfect in my opinion. They seem to make all of that. Yeah, exactly. I'm with yes, Limelight. I am 100%. It's like they added loads of stuff into all these other remakes. It's like 2 hours. I'm too tired. Like I fell asleep during Avatar 2, and I was nodding off towards the end of Little Mermaid, and I really wanted to see it. So no, an hour and 20 to an hour and a half max. Oh, this has just popped up as an advert. Should I watch something scary? Because Russell Crowe in The Pope's Exorcist. Like seriously? Or should I watch The Meg? That looks pretty interesting. Just a shark in it. Can't they just bring movies out that are less than 2 hours that are actually good? Exactly. I don't want to watch like 3 hour epics all the time. Sorry, I was yawning. I can't they just yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I keep getting these watches, and so I keep sending them bloody offers, but like nothing. I'm hoping I'm going to get like a slew of sales later on, because I think that's what's happened sometimes. Sometimes I send out loads of offers, then all of a sudden, in like towards the end of the day, I'll get like a batch of like sales, and it's usually pretty good. Let's see. So this week, what I'm going to be doing is, I would love to write a book, but I can't spell. I'm dyslexic. So what I'm going to do is this week, I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live on, I think Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it might be Wednesday. I'm going to do a video, and that's going to be explaining all this kind of like business that I've been teasing. That's not really that impressive, but it's basically it's something about it's my future, which is really exciting, and how I'm moving forward and stuff, which is really good. But I think that'll be Friday maybe. But I'll be doing other videos in between. But yeah, I think the next live is going to be Wednesday. It's just so I can have more time kind of editing and whatnot. And then hopefully after that, I can get back to normal. Right. I'm going to leave it there because it's 7 o'clock. And I know there's a couple of people that are going live tonight. But yeah, thank you everybody for sticking around. I'm sorry about the technical mishap. That is YouTube's fault. It's not my fault. It's YouTube's. But yeah, we got back to it. But thank you for sticking around. Yeah, and if you have any questions or queries, message me on social media. I'm not scary. You can talk to me. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. And I'll enjoy your box watching. Yes, I will. I'll see you all very soon. Sorry, I was late. It's all right, Cherry. Get back to bed. See you all next time. Bye-bye.